So what about around here? Like, you've obviously mentioned that there's a lot of fit guys. So what is your type of guy? What is your type of figure in a guy?
I don't really have a type, really. I mean, the fella in the pants who goes on before me. I was going to him. I was like, he's really fit, and he's like, do you want me to tell him that he's really fit? And I was like, no, I've got a boyfriend. I'm just saying he's fit. And he was like, why don't you like me? And I was like, you're too, like. I like boys like that, but with a bit of with a little layer of fat in it, with a little bit of tub. Like, my boyfriend's really big, but he's still got his little tub. Do you know what I mean?
So you don't really like that sort of like blocky kind of.
No, I like, because my boyfriend's he is really hench, but he's you know, he's got like cuddly bits.
Body and the way you sort of change your shape and things like that. Do you mind that it sometimes get twisted in the media, like that people lose weight and change their shape?
I don't know, I don't. It's a funny thing because it's like, for me, it's water for ducks back. I don't care what people say. All news is good news, you know, and all that. You know, and if someone sees it and goes, oh, that girl, she must be troubled, she's got problems, maybe her songs are good, or so, like, and they buy the record, you know, who's laughing, do you know what I mean? But it doesn't bother me.
So part of the whole, I read in the papers, you hit the gym, and that's a new part of it.
Yeah, I've dropped it now. But, so I work a lot. If I don't go for a while, though, I get a bit loopy, I do go a bit mad. And when I do go a lot, I'm quite calm and settled and so on. I do like going for a run still. But yeah, I did. I'm a very obsessive person, so when I started going to the gym, that was my new obsession. I loved the gym, you know. I'd spring out of bed and go to the gym. Like, I'd get on the train and go to the gym. So yeah.
What was it you think you got out of it? Like,
I think the gym is like better than anything. It's the best high there is. I'm sure there's no better drug than going to the gym. Do you know what I mean?
So you do think that young girls are kind of influenced by things like fashion and image and things like that?
Yeah. I mean, when I was like 8 or 9, or even up to the age of maybe 12, so I'm gubbing on myself. Up to the age of 12, I was very like, I really don't fit in, I'm really different to everyone else. By the time I was 14, I was like, I really don't fit in, I'm different to everyone else, you know? So it's just that vulnerable age.
So do you think like the whole obsession at the moment with like Misha Butt and all those kind of those girls, do you think it's a good example? I mean, do you think girls will try and aspire to that? Do you think it's good to be individual and have your own?
I think it's good to be individual. You know, it's cool that you have mainstream girls because there are mainstream people in the world. Not everyone's going to, you know, grow up and be, an astronaut. You know, but for people that do stand out, there are icons that stand out. People like, who do I like? Who's really cool and just a nutter? Tracy Emin. She's mad as a box of frogs. She's mad, isn't she? You know, nutty pig Prince. He's a bit nutty.
So what about someone like Victoria Beckham or all of those people? Like, they're just all. Do you feel that they're all the same and they're maybe like harming the image that they're giving out is encouraging people not to be themselves?
Yeah, but if you're thick enough to not want to be yourself, then you don't be yourself. Do you know what I mean? It's quite rude, but you know. Stay in school, kids.